Hey everybody, I'm here to do another video with Nemotron to try to solve that last issue that we were having from the previous video. So we were able to get the theming done and the persistence done, and the site looks like this right now. So I can click this toggle theme, goes from dark to light. If I go back, change this to dark, go forward, change it to light, then go back again, it stays light. So I'm pretty happy with that. The part of it that we're working on today is going to be the responsive dimensions. So if you look at the page right now, you can see that it flows all the way from one side to the other for the text. And it's got this picture down there with some space next to it. And if I contract this, you can see that the margin for the text shrinks a little faster than the picture does. And that's not what we want. We want it to keep flowing all the way to the edges. So I remember that we had the same kind of issue with I think the DeepCoder made it this far. We decided to try to tackle it for that one. And since we made so much progress the first time with Nemotron, I think we can try to tackle this one for the second one as well. So let me go ahead and pull up the project here. And what I'm going to do is ask continue about this. So we're already set up on Nemotron, and we'll start just a new conversation here. One second. All right. So let's say I have this style sheet, files, style, and the web page using it. I'll give it the beginning HTML. When I view the page in responsive mode and I shrink the width below, let's see, things start getting weird around the 720-ish area maybe. Yeah, I'll say around 720. Okay, let's go back. When I shrink the width below 720 pixels, and I shrink the width below that, the margins for the text start to shrink further than the edges of the page, like when the width is above that. Do you know what I would need to change to get the text to always flow to the edge of the screen for all widths? All right, I'll give it some time to chew on that. We're running at full power right now, and we can see if it's thinking about it back there. Yep, it's got 51 gigabytes. So it loaded up the whole style and the whole, well, I assume it's loaded up the whole style and the whole beginning. Now it's starting to crunch on those. I can pull back up the Mac fans control. Oh, cancel, sorry. All right, we can see that we're climbing up there across all cores. Everybody's thinking about this. All right, here we go. Adjust text margins for responsive design. To ensure the text flows to the edge of the screen for all widths, you need to modify the CSS to handle margins responsively. Since the issue rises below 720, we'll target that breakpoint. Okay. The following media query. So we're putting it below the existing code, it looks like. and it's going to tell me about it. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's going to try to handle it by forcing the screen to stay at 720 the whole time. Continue container margin adjustment. Moves left and right margins for the main content. Padding for readability applies the uniform padding to paragraphs and ordered lists. Okay. You can use the apply button on this code block or manually update. I'm going to manually update. I'm not sure where it's going to put it among the existing code right now. And I don't have an app media anywhere, so this is new. Put that there, save it, go back to the page, reload it. All right, that looks different for sure. Okay, let's go above, keeps on going. Okay, it still shrinks it. Save. It still looks like it shrinks below the 720 mark. I applied the changes, but the text still narrows faster than the width when I go below 720 pixels. I'll just tell it that and see if it can figure out what to do after that. So it should be a little bit faster now that it's loaded everything into memory. Looks like it had a breather there. Now it's going to think about it some more. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. It's been a good weekend, or I guess it's not the weekend right now. And I'm kind of, the videos that I'm putting out there, I guess, are like a couple of days in advance. I guess you could see on my screen that it's Wednesday right now. Not sure when the video is going to post. But yeah, it's middle of the week. Work's been fun. Been helping people get up to speed with what's going on there. And yeah, I don't know. I've got my own puzzle that I'm trying to solve that the AI has given me a lot of thoughts on, but no solutions yet. So it's a lot of fun to I don't know, just have a lot of things going on. But it's really nice to be off of work, so I can watch what the AI does for leisure instead of for profession. All right, what's it saying down here? Since the initial modification didn't fully resolve the issue, let's dive deeper into the potential causes and provide additional adjustment. Another container element might be limiting the width. Implicit widths or max widths, unintended width, max width properties could be applied to elements, causing them to narrow faster than the screen width. Padding or margin from other styles. Additional modifications. All right. Let's try some additional modifications here. We'll just paste that directly over that. Paste it, or save it. Go back. Refresh. Go big, go small. Nope, still doesn't. Maybe I should tell it something. Maybe if I inspect one of these. Okay, so I can see that the P what could I tell it? Nope, sorry. Let's go up with that. So we got the body, we got the 100%, we got the 50. Where does it make that width known? Height, what could adjust? Padding, oh, margin border. Okay, so let's try this. Now that we've got this up there, go back to the Chrome. Okay, let's pull this over there. if I change this. Okay, so I see the, do I see the margin block start? Okay, nothing changes up here. Inherited from HTML, pyramid, that's turned off. WebKit, text size adjust. I don't think that has anything to do with it. So the margin, just tell me the width of the margin. Oh, can't see them both at the same time. So it just has top, no padding on the side. Okay, so I can tell it whenever I've got, oh, that says 682. That says 682. Oh, maybe it's the 230. Maybe the 682 isn't what's changing. Oh, no, it is. So the 230 stays the same. This width does not sound accurate. That says 591 and that says 591. But this is definitely not going out to that corner. Okay, let me just try to describe this. I'll say it still isn't working right. When I change the width of the view, one of the p elements widths says it is the same as the view's width, but I can see the text shrinking at a rate faster than the width. Do you know why it would behave like that? Now I'm kind of interested in seeing what the mystery of the shrinkage. Wow. Good job, Nemotron. That's funny. I was in the pool. The discrepancy between the reported element width and the observed text shrinkage rate can be puzzling. Let's explore possible explanations for this behavior. Nested blocks. A p element contains another block level element span div with a fixed width in pixels. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, it is in a div. It is in a div. Verify if there are any child elements with fixed width or percentage widths that could be influencing the appearance. Okay. So do we have anything for divs? Oh yeah, we do. So we've got all this stuff. Maybe if I remove this stuff, new additions to tackle potential causes. Let's see. Margin padding or border contributions, cumulative box model, although we set box sizing border box. Sure no other styles are overriding this setting. Check computed styles, check the p element and review computed styles for any unexpected margin or padding. I don't think I saw any margin or padding in there. Not on the left and right anyway. Let's see, padding. There's this margin stuff. Margin inline start, margin inline end start. Oh, 16 pixels. But I've got these divs. What if I turn these off? Okay, that changes nothing. I don't think. Let's try it. Nope, didn't change anything. Let's see. No other elements, it seems. Control it. Can I turn this off? Nope. User agent style sheet. Okay. Let's go back. Share the findings from inspecting the P elements computed styles, focusing on widths, margins, paddings, minimal, reproducible example if possible. Create a simplified HTML CSS snippet that reproduces the issue. This will help isolate the cause. Let's see. I know at the bottom here, could it have anything to do with the image element at the bottom of there? I'll give it a chance to think about it, because I did notice that if I go back to a page that doesn't have any, it works just fine. And if I look at the Spider-Man image, where's the info? Tools, show inspector. That's 745 pixels, so maybe the 720 is not a big deal. Maybe that means, let's see, what do you think back here, bud? Consider agent mode assistance. Okay, could it have anything? Oh, did I not ask this? Go ask that. I think it's trying to tell me. I don't know what it's trying to tell me here. I guess it wants more data from me. That's what it's really saying. Oh, what happens here? Okay, so then I guess it just changes. Oh, the media only takes effect if it's less than 720 maybe? Okay. Oh, look at that. It's actually thinking. Oh, why did I switch to Gwen? Stop. Cancel. Oh, because I'm in Scratch. That makes sense. Okay. My bad. Let's get that back out of the way. Oh, it's still thinking. Okay. Image loading and layout shifts. Key observation is placed after the text context, which reduces likelihood, directly impacting the text with calculations. Okay. Ah, said that I could remove it for a second and see what works. Okay, let's try that step. Save. Reload. Yeah, removing it. Okay. I'll just delete that. I am using Chrome. It's asking if I've noticed in multiple browsers. Only for now. I've removed the image and the text flows from edge to edge. Oh, kind of weird the way it goes a little bit over. Oh, maybe that's because it's max 720. Once I go to that, maybe the whole thing shows up. Oh, or maybe not. That's 797 now. Okay, so I'll say that's kind of weird. Why does it do that there, but not here? Oh, now it seems to be okay. That was kind of weird. Wonder why I did that. If I shrink it and pull it back up. Okay. Interesting. Things are going a little wonky. If I remove the image and the text flows from edge to edge when I reduce the width. So I think it did have to do with the image. The whole, let me put it back. The whole body with the P elements and image element are wrapped in a div element. Does that div element cause, maybe I could just try removing it. Yeah, all right. It's already told me to try removing stuff. Let's just try removing stuff. Div goes away, go back to the top. Div goes away there. We'll save it like that with the image still in it. Go back here and refresh. Okay. Image is back. Shrink. Nope, still got the problem. Okay. So now the div isn't there to mess things up. So let's see. Undo. I'm using only crown. I remove the image. Text flows from edge to edge. The whole body. Okay, so this next part. I also removed a div element that was wrapping all the P and image elements in that. I'll give the file again. Are you sure there is nothing to change in either the HTML or style to get the text to always flow to the edge of the screen? Maybe if I knew more technically why it wasn't working, I could give it better direction than this. Additional questions? Okay, so we've already said, oh, sorry. Stay scrolled down, so we gave it more context again. It's the same context. There's really nothing else, I think, to look at between these. I could cheat. Let's go see what we did. Cheating. Let's go do something by hand. Oh, that's not the right place. All right, let's go to the other pull request, because I think that we made it work in DeepCoder. If we look at the Style.css there, so it had a max width of 768, and body padding section had this dot content width equals calc in it. I wonder if that might be the trick. Oh, and the image had its own as well. Max width, height auto. Okay. I could just try copying all that directly into it and see if it works, but let's see if this says anything else. Excellent troubleshooting, removing the image, observing the desired behavior confirms its influence on the layout. Additionally, removing the wrapping div element is good simplification. To ensure the text flows, let's make some targeted adjustments to both the beginning and the style. Okay. Add the following modifications to adjust potential width constraints. Is the kind we've already got. Let's see, max width 720. Ah, this has stars and bodies. Okay. Apply these changes. Okay. So it wants all of these in place of that media, I think. Okay. Do we have other body things already? Got that body. Let's see. I don't know exactly what the syntax means. Target paragraphs within directory. Ah, I see. Paragraphs within bodies. Okay, I got it. Let's see. Still didn't tell me to do anything to the image. That's okay. Let's try this. And it said, in the beginning, no changes needed, but keep the wrapping div element removed. Okay, so we'll keep it removed. We got that saved. We'll refresh here. Okay. We go down. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. Okay. Got excited because it stayed on the edge for a second. Okay. So same thing. So still same thing. Still saw the text flow shrink. One last time, we'll give it another shot. Since the issue persists, let's do diaper implicit width constraints, unaccounted for parent containers, diagnosis steps. Inspect element in Chrome, open it, reduce browser width to trigger the text flow shrinkage, right-click on the shrunken text and inspect. Use Control-Shift-I or Control-Alt-I. The Elements tab, navigate through the DOM tree to identify the closest parent container of the affected text. With the check the Styles panel on that. Okay. CSS updates to override. And the following styles. These seem like the same ones. Ah, it wants me to put margin left and margin right in it now. Oh, in the body it wants a lot of stuff too. Okay. Maybe I should move. I guess that body's still okay up there. Okay. It's giving me options now. It's like, you can only tell me these things are happening. Alright, so we will copy this and put it over this again. Paste that. Copy. Maybe we can get something to show it. Okay, it didn't work. So it said to go here and inspect that. And then go up to the nearest body. Okay. Body's got to display a block. Its width is 704 like everything else. No margin, no padding, margin 0. Okay, then we'll go back to this thing. Margin block start. If I go further in, what is this funny? 16 pixels always stays the same. Width of 100, that says 484. Display block. In combination with float determines type. Nope. Oh, what's all this? My knife. Width of 484. I wonder if we found, I don't think it's a bug necessarily. Let's try this. We're just gonna copy in what DeepCoder said to do earlier, because maybe I also need to go back and see what what I asked DeepCoder about this. Maybe I've forgotten how to ask it to fix this. All right, so we'll copy all that. Actually, let's just copy the media part. We don't need to copy everything. The responsive design part. There we go. Copy that. Yeah, let's see what happens with this. We are going outside of the science just to see if we can get something done. It's kind of one thing I thought might happen if I kept at this for long enough. Let's save that. Refresh. Oh, look at that. Now it does flow to the edge. All right. So there's something in here that is doing it in particular. Maybe I'll learn something today. So let me undo what I did. Okay, this was the body that I had. Let's try it with just that image change. All right, I'm going to try just this image part. Save that. Okay, maybe the fix was this image thing. Oh, and I guess it handles the image differently now. Maybe it does. I can't tell, I guess. All right, so let me go back. I'm just going to tell. Okay. I think I found the fix. I added the IMG section in the media and that seems to fix it. I know it's not going to remember, or maybe it can tell me why. Maybe it could tell me why it fixed it. Excellent job identifying the root cause and applying a targeted fix. Yes, DeepCoder was very handy in figuring this out. Your addition effectively addresses the issue. Here's why. That's what I wanted to know. Sets the image width to occupy the full available horizontal space in the parent container. Max width ensures the image doesn't exceed its parent's width, preventing overflow and potential layout disruptions. Okay, so I guess it was causing overflow whenever it shrank too far. Height auto, okay. Impact on text flow. By constraining the image element's width within the media query, you've prevented the image from influencing the text flow on the smaller screens. Allowed the text elements to expand and occupy the full available width as intended by your previous styles. Recommendations for future reference. Consider grouping media queries by screen size or feature. So I could have several media sizes that control that. Interesting. Style reusability. If you anticipate applying similar styles to other elements, consider defining a reusable class responsive image and applying it to desired images. Okay. Now that the issue is resolved, please confirm that the fix works. Well, yeah, I did. Close the issue. Satisfied with the outcome. I guess if you'd like me to review your updated style sheet or provide additional guidance, you can use the apply button or switch to agent mode for more. Maybe the next experiment that I do, I'll try more of this agent mode. I feel like maybe it put something in one of its updates, like Continue put something in one of its updates where it prods the LLM to tell the user to try the agent mode more often. Maybe that's what's happening here. But cool, okay. I'll keep that in mind. It's told me many times to try it. I appreciate the reminder. One day I will. Let me put here fix provided by DeepCoder. That's funny. I'll have to go back and see what the DeepCoder conversation was about. to see why it worked that way. But I guess that's it. We did not get Nemotron to solve the issue, although it could describe why the fix solved the issue. And I'll just keep that in mind whenever I'm keeping track of which ones did well and which ones did less than well, I guess. Cool. Well, I thank everybody for watching. I hope you all have a good rest of the week, and I'll talk to you later on.